back home for 2 days now, and probably say we've properly started unpacking stuff today, because we've just been so jet lagged. But I thought I would do a little what we brought back food snack wise when we were in America, before I fully unpack it. So let's take a look. A lot of this is still in the bags and stuff, but as you can see, so when we were over there, one of the first few things I bought was this Cloud protein popcorn. Now that's simply because it's Khloe Kardashian and I really enjoy the Kardashians. That was actually meant to be eaten while we were over there, I just never got around to it. And again, the Doritos, they're Cool Ranch flavour, which is just our regular flavour, but they were supposed to be eaten as well while we were over there. But again, didn't get around to it, which is quite shocking because the past couple of times I've been to America, we've just eaten them all while we were over there. But not this time. And then the ones that Paul told me off for, so we've got some Oreos. Hopefully they've made it intact. So we have got lemon Oreos. The standard double stuffed Oreos. If anyone says why have you brought them ones back, I love them. And American ones just, there's obviously more stuff in it that the UK can't have, so they're just a little bit more naughty. And then the final ones are the birthday cake ones, so hopefully they're nice. I would have actually brought more back, but didn't have the space, and thankfully I didn't because I did run out of space. Also got Skittles, the wild berry and tropical mix. I had a bag of the wild berry flavour when we were on the road and don't know what it is, loved them. So I thought I'd get one of these ones, try the tropical ones as well, hope this is nice. While we were there, we just picked up these while we were on the road, and again we didn't eat them all, so we've got 4 of them left over, but they will not go to waste. We got some Pop-Tarts, so I got the 12 variety pack, which is 4 frosted strawberry, 4 frosted cherry and 4 frosted blueberry. And there is the cat, excuse me, out. So I got that one as a mix, excuse me. And we got a box of s'mores, so that's the 12 pack, we didn't do any smaller of those. And then we've got cookie cakes just to try. Never tried these, don't know how they'll be, but we will certainly give them a whirl. Then this is the bigger bag, so we'll start off with the fishes. So my best friend had requested that we bring, so she loves these, she'd requested we bring her a bag back. So they are no longer in the bag because we've actually dropped them off today, but we came back with 2 of these and 2 Disney ones. One was a princess one was a Mickey one, but they were just cheddar flavour. But I thought from bringing her some back, I'll get some. So we've got an extra cheddar flavour and we have got the regular cheddar flavour. So they'll probably last a little while for us. Then this, I am very excited for. So this is from Buc-ee's and it's very, very heavy. Please excuse the camera angle, I don't have a stand for it, but it is fudge. Now the one I am most excited to try is this one, which is the blueberry cheesecake. But yeah, that was $16 I think, and it's very weighty. That had to come in the backpack because, yeah, was not getting in a suitcase, that one. And then on a recommendation, I was recommended that if we like bacon, which I do, to get this. So I've come back with 2 boxes of this cinnamon swirl crumb cake and muffin mix. So hopefully the recommendation is a good one and they are tasty. And I also found 1 box of lemon cake. So Paul's favourite cake is lemon cake and I'm quite partial to lemon as well. So we've got that to try. And then as a gift we've picked this one up for another friend. They don't know that one, so that will be going over to them when we see them. And also these are not for us, they're a gift as well for the same friend, so they'll be sent over. Picked up this mac and cheese because I really wanted to try one. I wanted to try the Halloween one we saw in the very first Walmart, but we said we'll pick it up another one. Could never find the Halloween one in the end, so I've settled for 1 box of Cheetos, mac and cheese. And then the final thing in this bag, and I'm probably thinking they are sour, well, very sour, is sour strips blue raspberry. So I am hoping for good things with these. I do sometimes struggle with sour stuff, but I do really like it at the same time. So hopefully they're good. And then the last thing, sort of kitchen food wise, we got was the ranch. So I've had to wrap these up really tight to make sure that they all survive the trip. So the first bottle that we have got is the spicy hot honey ranch. I am quite excited for that one. I love hot honey. So the fact that it's in ranch is giving me high hopes. And I'm so glad, because it seems so far the ranch is all made at home, which is absolute winner. Then the next one we've got is the original ranch. I don't know if this is the best brand to buy. I do see a lot of people online saying it is quite a good one. I'm sure we had this last time in Florida and I enjoyed it, so I've stuck with this brand. That one is a slightly bigger bottle than the other one. And then the final one I can't remember what flavour this one was actually, so we're going to be like a surprise to me at the same time. But we have got, that was it, sweet barbecue ranch. So that is all of the that's all the food, like kitcheny stuff that we've brought back and snacks. I feel like there is a lot, but there isn't a lot as well. Probably could have gone a little bit more OTT if we'd had more space in the bags, or Paul had let me actually take a suitcase on the flight instead of just a backpack, because I might have had a little bit more space. But happy with what we've got. Obviously next time we go over to America, which will hopefully be next year, pack a little bit lighter. Definitely take a suitcase on board and bring some more snacks back. But I'm going to say that's part one of potentially 2 or 3, because we've got some clothes and we've got some cosmetic-y stuff, so we'll see if we fit that in 1 or 2. But yeah, so that's the snack and food haul for you, so can't wait to try them. Hello, so this is going to be haul part 2. We have been back from America for, I think it's 5 days now, and this is the first chance that we've actually had to open in the rest of the stuff that we've brought back. So I did the snacks one the other day. They still haven't really been touched, apart from the fudge from Buc-ee's, which was actually quite nice. We've been rating that one by one. So I'm going to kindly, with the cat, because the cat's now joined, show you through what we brought back from America. Might not be the neatest way that you've been shown this, but this is the way we're going to go with it. So I'll turn you around so you can see what we've got. So this will be clothes and I'd say cosmetics, but it's not really cosmetics, it's like personal care. But anyway, we'll turn you around. And as you'll probably see, the cat has decided to come and help out. So thank you for helping, Merlin. But let's start with the goodies. I say the goodies as in the cosmetic stuff. So we've got My Packer Rabanne perfume, which we picked up at London Heathrow Airport on the way to New Orleans. It's been my favourite one for a little while now. Obviously a bit cheaper in the airport, and I got more of a deal on this size, which I think is the 100ml, might be 80 actually. And you also in it get the that little 20ml one, which will be great for when I'm just doing short haul flights and travelling, so that's perfect. And then we've got Paul's Tom Ford ombre leather, I think that's how you say it. So we'll move on to the stuff that I've actually brought back from America. So I've seen online loads of people saying about the tongue scrapers. So I didn't actually get, I think it's the grip ones. I did look at them, but I just thought I'm going to get these ones for now. We are hopefully going back to America next year, so these won't see me one a day all the way till then, but these will get me up. And it's not a one a day, because I was thinking of weeks, and ignore that. So we'll give these a go anyway, and then if we like these, we can get more tongue scrapers in the UK, or I can get more when we go back to America next year, and I can try the grip ones if I do like these. So we'll give those a go. This was one that I went looking for. So Pranoxyl, I think it's called. It's a acne foaming face wash. I don't suffer too bad with acne, but I do get breakouts from time to time, and I have seen loads of people online saying this is really good. Also people that get acne in the rest of the body, so some people get back acne, etc, etc, they've said it works there as well. So, you know, if it does work, I'll let you know maybe in the next time we go to America if I'm buying more, but could be one to look out for. The next thing I brought back is melatonin. Now I went for 10 milligrams. I have read online that some people say not to take that higher dosage, but then also some places say you can do, but only for a couple of nights. It's meant to help you sleep better. Now, I am going to take these for the first time tonight because I am still really jet lagged. It hit me. We did Mexico at the start of the year, and the jet lag hit me really bad then, and it is doing the same again now. So we're going to give those again later. And then I brought back, I think you can get these in the UK, but I was just tempted for them while we were in there. Listerine Cool Mint breath pockets, so they'll just come in handy because who doesn't want minty fresh breath all the time? We got 6 of these, and I know 6 probably sounds really excessive. However, Paul is a big dropper of things in his clothes, and the amount of things that he drops things on and they get stained because we can't get them out, or we can't get them out quick enough. It's a nightmare. So but I got 5 here because whilst we were away, standard, we had to open one anyway, and so far it has worked. So yeah, hopefully we're stocked up until next time. But again, I think you can now get these on Amazon in the UK. I'm not too sure. I haven't checked, but that depends. I did actually look at some of the other cleaning Tide products while we were there, but then obviously the realisation that, Beck, you can't get all this in the case, sunk in quite quick. So that was that. And then I've got 2 sets of the Crest teeth whitening strips. So I've gone up for the higher one from when I went last time. So I've got this one is the removes 20 years worth of stains. So I picked this up on, I think it was the Tuesday we got the car. So I got that first, so I'll start with them. And then I've also picked up the 32 levels whiter, which I think, I might be wrong, but I think that is the maximum one that you can get. So I'll use the 20 years worth of stains first, and then I'll go on to these ones. The date's until 2027 anyway, so I've got quite a bit of time on them, but even if you use one a week, yeah, so I think that says there's 38 strips in it, but that's top and bottom, so gosh, my math, that's what, 19 weeks is it? Have I calculated that right? Anyway, and then there's 28 in that one. So we actually get less in that one. It probably would have just been better getting 2 of the higher ones. But anyway, it's not the end of the world. And then Crest teeth whitening paste, because it's supposed to be the dog's bollocks. Excuse the swearing. But we will give that a go. And if it is, then again, next year in America, I'll be bringing back more of them. I have seen loads and loads of people online say that they're really good, so we're going to give those a try. So that is all of the cosmetic-y healthcare stuff, so I'll go on to the clothing stuff next. It's kind of in order, it's not fully in order, so let's start with here. So I picked myself up a Buc-ee's t-shirt. This is a Halloween t-shirt, so this is the front. He's got his little beaver face there, really cute. And then on the back, this is supposed to be glow in the dark as well. It says, Buc-ee's put a spell on me 2025. And that is spot on, because honestly, my shopping's never going to be the same since we've been there. Miss it already. So that was a t-shirt for myself. And then on the last day when we went to Buc-ee's the second time, we nipped in again, and they had this really thin black hoodie, the little Buc-ee's logo on it just there, so cute, really discreet. And I thought, you know what, we still got, I mean, we had money in the bank anyway, but we had dollars still. I thought, you know what, let's get it. That'll be ideal for me on the mornings when we go to the gym, because we tend to go first thing in the morning. It means I don't have to dig out one of the bigger hoodies, so that'll be perfect for me, I think. I am looking forward to wearing that one. And then when we were in Disney, I couldn't help but get this. Now I have worn this already on the plane back, but Paul's favourite Disney, and it is Pixar, is Coco. And I love it as well, but obviously it's quite special knowing it's Paul's favourite. And we've seen this hoodie and it's lovely and it's so cozy. And let me show you the back. It's just got the big print on the back. But yeah, absolutely love it. Really comfy, made up. So that one come back with us from Florida. They're cute. And then you might have seen this in one of the vlogs already. So when we went to the Predators ice hockey game, it was freezing inside. So it's obviously so warm when we were away, but inside was freezing because it's ice. And I was only in a t-shirt and I get really cold anyway. So Paul actually said he would buy me a hoodie if I found one I wanted. They were all really expensive. This one wasn't the cheapest one, but it was the one that I really liked compared to I think the one that I really liked originally was like $180 and there was no way I could justify that. So got this really nice hoodie. Again, this is so cozy, so warm. Yeah, look forward to when I'm wearing that one properly as well. I just couldn't believe how warm it was. I was so toasty when we were in there. And then I should have really done this standing up, but I didn't, and that is an error on my behalf. So a lot of this is from the outlets, but what I'll do is I'll just bring this one over because this isn't from the outlets. Again, this is another t-shirt. This one's for me. And it was just from the Country Hall Music of Fame, just a basic grey tee. It says Country Hall Music of Fame on it, just something so I've got. So when I don't want to be in like my best clothes, if we're just around the house and stuff, or we're just nipping out and shopping, just something to wear. I mean, not that I couldn't wear it as general day-to-day stuff, because I definitely can, but yeah, I just wanted that, and it's just a little memory. And it feels really nice material, that one as well. I'll carry on this side. And then we went to the outlet malls on one of the last days, and one of the places went to Columbia. Now I've picked this up for myself. It's actually a man's t-shirt, but all the girls ones just weren't really like a good vibe. And my favourite animal in the world is a wolf. Loved this and thought, you know what, might be a man's, but this is coming home with me again. That'll just be another top that's for general day to day. But yeah, that one feels dead nice as well. So I've got that. And then the final one that I've got, again, another man's t-shirt, but do you know what? Sometimes the women's ones just aren't as nice. It's just this. It's a Nashville Music City from Columbia. So I got two because it was something like $20-something for one, or two for $30. And I thought, you know what? Like, I liked them both. There was actually another one that I was toying between this grey one and the other one. And I thought, if there's two and it's that cheap, then just get them, because you don't regret it otherwise. But yeah, then we'll move on to Paul's stuff. And again, some Columbia stuff. So he's got this green tee, and it's just got, he's not really one for patterns on his stuff, but he quite like this one. And it just says Columbia, and it's got like the mountains and stuff on it there. Lovely. And there's nothing on the back of it. I think the next one does have something on the back of it. I might be wrong though. But yeah, just Columbia on the front. And yeah, that was it. I knew it did. So it's got, I don't know if you can see, that's the it says Nashville. It's got the Nashville skyline on it. I think that's really nice. This is probably another reason why it's a good job that we've got so many Tide pens, because this is a white t-shirt and Paul will be told not to be eating coloured foods when he's wearing that one. And I think this one is just a basic Columbia top. Yeah, there's nothing on the back of it. And he's actually bought a few before we went away, similar tops to it, but it just feels really nice. Material's really good. Just got the Columbia logo on it there. It's a colour that he tends to wear a lot of. But yeah, it was dead cheap when we were out there, so why not come home with it? And then he nipped into Adidas. Just got a couple of basic t-shirts. Oh, excuse me. Again, pretty standard. Just got the logo on it there. I'm not doing very well of holding this one up. I apologise. Let me try and fold it a bit. Just the basic logo. Nice colour. It feels really nice as well. Quite thin, that one. So that'd be good, especially like when we're doing walks in the gym and stuff. And then he got this t-shirt. This one's a bit thicker. Again, just a basic Adidas t-shirt. There's nothing on the back of this one. Pretty standard. And then the very final thing, which this was an absolute steal, because this was like, I'm sure it's like 70 or 80% off. And Paul loves a good hoodie. But yeah, it's just a hoodie from Adidas. Oh no, it's not, it's from Puma, I do apologise. And it's just dead plain. It's got the Puma logo there. Sleeves are just a little bit different material, so they feel a bit cooler, so it probably keeps them more warm there. And then his arms can breathe. But yeah, that's everything we brought back from America, minus a couple of things, because we did bring a couple of gifts back for some friends, but they've already been gifted out. So we brought back for my best friend Robin, we brought her some fishes, which I think I said in the last video. We brought her back a magnet from New Orleans and Disney, and I brought her back some Snow White Disney ears because that's her favourite princess. And then another friend of mine, we sent her a couple of gluten-free things. So we sent her a gluten-free cake mix because she was the one that told me about a certain cake mix that was dead nice, and some gluten-free Pop-Tarts. And also sent her a Buc-ee's t-shirt because she knew about Buc-ee's before I did and was desperate for something from there. So got her that, and got her a sticker for the car. And then other than just sort of general little trinkety bits, which we don't tend to have that many of, but we've got magnets for ourselves from every place we've gone to. So we got ourselves a magnet from New Orleans. Our Memphis one we got from Graceland because we didn't really spend that much time in Memphis itself and do much other than Graceland, so we just thought we'll get one from Graceland. And then I think we got 2 from Nashville because they were on an offer. And then I've got a couple of postcards from, I think it's from each place, but I'm not too sure. It might not have got one from Nashville. I think, no, I did. I got it from Country Music Fame. So they'll just go into, I've got a scrapbook that I've been meaning to start for absolutely ages, but I've got a couple of holidays worth of stuff now to do, so I am going to eventually start doing that. It's the book from Up, so I'm going to put all the stuff in there. And then we got a couple of magnets for Paul's family and some bookmarks for my family because that's what they collect. But that's everything we brought back from America. It feels like not a lot, but a lot at the same time. I mean, it was definitely a lot because the bags were heavier than when we left, for sure. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that haul.